Okay, the GEO Targeting tab allows you to specify specific countries that you want to be able to see this link and the percentage of that traffic that has to come from those specific countries. So in the allowed countries field, you can click in here and then you would type, which countries that you want to choose to be allowed to see this link. Now, one other feature that it's not showing here that you could do is if you have what's called specific tier 1 countries, we're calling this tier 1, and you always are choosing these tier 1 countries to receive the traffic, you can go and scroll up to the left, click on this gear icon, go into your settings, into tier 1 countries, and type in your tier 1 countries. Now you can start typing in, like here we'll type in United States. Start typing in United, we can click on United States, United Kingdom, let's say Ireland, New Zealand, Canada, whichever countries you consider are the tier 1 countries, okay? So let's just stop there, then you can hit save. So when we go back to add our link in, as we were doing, let's see, demos, we're going into links, add a link, and let's go back just to our tab. Let's say we had all this filled out, go back to geo-targeting. You'll see in allowed countries, see how it now has tier 1 countries and it lists your tier 1? You can click on all tier 1 countries and it'll allow just those countries. Now, minimum country percentage. What this is saying is, let's say you only want 100%. Everybody that's coming in has to be from one of those countries. You keep 100% in there. But if you're allowing 80%, only has to come from those countries. 20% can come from anything else. You can leave that there. So you can put in 80. This is usually used when doing sending traffic. If you are a traffic provider and you're guaranteeing somebody that they're going to get 80, 90, 100% of tier 1 countries or specific countries, this is how you can control that. Now, the next field is if they did come from a different country or this didn't occur, or how can I say this? If you had 80% and all of a sudden 20% already came from other countries, where do you want to redirect them to? Or if you had 100% and then you're using tier 1 countries and somebody came in from a country that wasn't part of tier 1, maybe they came in from, for instance, maybe it was India, and no offense to anybody that's from India, I'm just using that for an example. Where do you want to redirect them to? Because they're not allowed to see this link. So then you would redirect them to wherever you would like, okay? But you need to have a redirect link placed in there. Okay, that is a definite. If you do not do that, you can end up having issues. I'm pretty sure that the system makes you put a redirect link in there now. So again, these are your allowed countries. If you just wanted just one specific country, if you just wanted traffic from the United States, if they didn't come from the United States, I'm going to forward them here. Now, one of the other questions that a lot of users ask is if they have this link in a rotator and they want to rotate, and then if they didn't come from the United States, they want to send it to the next link in the rotator. How do they do that? Well, your redirect URL, you're going to put your rotator link in there, so it'll actually send them to the next link in your rotator, or if you're using a random rotator, it would send them to a random different location. The one thing that you wouldn't want to do is do not do that if you're using a fulfillment rotator, because fulfillment is always going to send traffic to link 1 until that hits the maximum amount of unique clicks. Any other rotator, you could do that. Okay,